Hey, how are you? It's Mary Bicknell. Welcome to Lead a Life Uncommon, where every Monday you're going to get a little biz bite to start your week off right. And then every Wednesday, we're going to deep dive into all things personal growth, where my goal is to help you have an aha every single week. You know, this podcast is for you, for the woman who's the go-getter, who knows there's more inside. And you know what? You're ready to smash through that self-imposed glass ceiling so you can finally see what you're made of. Ready? Let's go. Hey, happy Monday. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the year-end 10 questions to ask yourself. It's really, a hashtag boldtruth audit. These aren't your standard ones about like how much money did you make and how much profit did you make and how many clients did you serve, although you do need to be conscious of that. Those are important. I wanted to dig a little bit deeper around your career and your business. I wanted to dig a little bit deeper so that, here's the thing, so that you can get connected to the truth around, is what you're doing something that you love to do and can see as a sustainable, profitable lifestyle and career? Here's why. Oh my God, I don't know about you. Even though I work 3 to 4 days a week and I take tons of time off, if I was doing work that I hated or didn't like or wasn't able to pivot or, tweak or whatever the word of the day is with that, then it would feel like a lot of my life was consumed by something that was meaningless. And I know as women, we really want to find meaning in what we're doing. There's something in addition to, of course, build an empire, make a lot of money, lead a life uncommon, all the things, right? Be a leader, be a go-getter. And yet we also want to have meaning behind it. Because I know that I've shared with you before that, the truth of the matter, all the money in the world doesn't make you happy. It can help you have more opportunities. It can create experiences in which you can enjoy yourself and be happy. But money in itself, a means to an end for that, is not necessarily happy. You better be a happy chick first. So that's another day. But let's dig a little deeper. So this is Biz Bites Monday. And I'm going to talk fast because I want to give this to you in 10 minutes or less. First, though, I want to remind you, go back and listen to episode 39. It's a Wednesday personal development about doing an audit for your personal self. And next week, what we're going to be talking about is next week, episode 45. That will be coming next week. So it may be next week, depending on when you're listening to that. So episode 45 is one where I'm going to be talking about going for big ass goals by first starting with puny goals, especially if you've tried and missed that big ass goal before and you're like, how do I hit it? I'm going to break down some really interesting steps for you to embrace those puny little baby goals, puny little goals. All right, here we go. So it's the year end. Hashtag bold truth. What's the audit? Here's some really good 10 best end of the year questions that I personally like to use. And even in episode 39, when we did the personal development, I gave you different questions there to really push you out of your comfort zone to self-examine. These questions are ones that are really effective to use monthly, certainly at the year end or your fiscal year end, monthly, quarterly. Every time you're getting ready to set goals, every time you've actually achieved goal, get into the habit of auditing yourself, of assessing yourself, and without judgment, without bashing yourself. See, part of the reason a lot of people don't set goals or evaluate their goals or modify their goals along the way because they're not following through on examining, what am I doing and how can this be better or not? And so then they get to the end of it, or they set a time frame that is ineffective, and then they beat themselves up. When, if you just became habituated to assessing along the way, or assessing before and then assessing at the attainment, you can start seeing your behavioral patterns, your think patterns, right? Thinking creates an emotion that is going to either create action or inaction. And until you become aware of these patterns and habits, it's really hard to make modifications. And if you don't make any of the modifications, then you're going to try a goal, fail at it, try a goal, miss it, try a goal, miss it. Where if you could have asked yourself some of these questions, gotten to know yourself a little bit better, you're going to be more successful. So number one, what is the most important life-changing moment you had this year? What is the most important life-changing moment you had this year? Here for me was really making the decision that I was letting go of my 5,000 person Facebook group. That was a really major life-changing moment because as soon as I made that decision to cut the cord, it radically opened up these incredible opportunities. It always happens like that. When you let go of something or you really evaluate an important life change, it gives you different opportunities. So what was yours? Number two, what did you learn from that lesson, that life-changing moment that will actually last you a lifetime? So for me, when I am cutting the cord, burning the bridge, etc., what happens is I teach my brain, like you can teach your brain, that when you let go of something or when you stop and look at the lesson or the reason or assign a lesson to a life-changing moment, that you have the ability to make something from that. So this is not the everything happens for a reason. Some people hate that. Other people are like, I seek to think about everything happens for a reason. In other words, they're seeking to find some sort of meaning. Now, it's hard to do, isn't it, when there's catastrophic things that are going on in the world and in your life? And maybe the most important life-changing moment isn't related to your business. Maybe it's related to a death or a birth or something. So how can you learn something from that will last you a lifetime? Number three, what habit is no longer working for you? And are you committed to changing this in the new year? So sitting down, here's some stuff, sitting down daily to work on your book. What habit is no longer working for you and you are committed to changing? Maybe you are no longer willing to, start your day without sitting down every single day, 20 minutes working on your book. What is the habit that no longer is working for you? You and I both know that what damn thing you're doing you want to get rid of. This goes back to my biggest lesson is burn the bridge, cut their tie, all of that. Can you do that? Here you go. Number four, what did you do for you? No one else. You and you alone. What did you do for yourself? Just for you. No one else. Just you. And here's the lesson. If the answer is you did something that was a compromise to what you really want, you didn't really do for you to the depth that you want to, set a date right now to hit that real new goal. So what did you do for you? No one else, this you and you alone. Sometimes people have a hard time answering that question. Sometimes what happens is they think, oh, I almost did it, right? I wish I would have done it. Number five, what are you most proud of this year? So this could be in your business. This is in your business. This could be that you made a new decision. You created a new revenue stream. You fired somebody. You hired somebody. What is it that you're most proud of this year? In general, and then of course applicable for Biz Bites Monday today. How did you fail? Number six, how did you fail this year? Be specific. Think in terms of return on investment, right? What's the return on investment of the fail? Remember, the ROI is money, time, and emotion. Money, time, and emotion. And if you're not familiar with the concept of ROI, go to episode number 41 and get a little schooled again on return on investment, those three categories that I teach my clients and I use when I make a decision about return on investment: money, time, and emotion. Number seven, what did you do for your mind, body, and spirit that is so recognizable that it impacted you in a way you will never go back to the old way? What did you do for your mind, body, and spirit that is so recognizable to you? It's so ingrained in you now. It's so definitive that it has impacted the way you are as a woman that you can't even possibly go back. Are you celebrating that? Number eight, how many perfect jump up and down? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Clients did you work with? What are the similarities? Where did you find them? Are you ready with your strategy to find more of her in the new year or in the new quarter or in the new 8 weeks? I like working in 8-week periods myself. Number 9, what did you quit because it made sense? Not because you were afraid, worried, self-sabotage, or gave up because of your perfectionism. So let me say that again. What did you quit because it made sense? Not because you were afraid. You didn't quit because you were afraid. You didn't quit because you were worried. You didn't quit because you were self-sabotaging. You didn't give up or quit because of your perfectionism. You quit because you made a logical decision, because it made sense for you to do so that it would help you reach your goal. Number 10, name 3 adjectives that describe your year and pick 3 new ones that you want as your guide for the new year. My 3 words coming for the new year are supreme, ambition, and peace. I choose to have everything around me, inside my business, outside my business, in my personal life, with my clients, they're supreme. Supreme care for myself and my family. Supreme deliverables to my clients. Peace. Where can I eliminate things that are causing me unrest? We're going to do an episode on that, on clearing the clutter. And ambition. This is about part of the reason about letting go of that 5,000 person Facebook group is I have ambitions around other goals. And I want to work with other women who are equally as ambitious. They might not know how, and that's why we're going to work together. And then I'm creating a community and a circle of friends, of female business owners and go-getters that are equally ambitious. And we can freaking high five each other where most people wouldn't even understand what we were talking about, but we understand. And part of that ambition is working this year with 10 women who want to build an empire, double, triple, or more your income, create new revenue streams, allow that inner badass out, allow her out, bust through your inner bullshit so that you can elevate yourself. Looking to help you create more free time and do it guilt-free. And I think most importantly, though, is allowing yourself to embrace wanting an empire, whatever you define that as, so that you can enjoy the luxuries of life, that you can enjoy things. You know, the other day I was in my bathroom, which is so freaking amazingly luxurious. I have black marble floors. I have it's stunning. I actually, follow me on Instagram. I'm going to be putting a few photos up of my home, which I rarely share. And I had the dawning that I live a luxurious lifestyle on many levels. I want to share that with you because if I can do it, you can do it. I can support you in busting through your mental BS to give yourself the freedom to do it so that you no longer are going to be settling for good enough, because that's bullshit. Good enough is not. That's a lie. I want you to be in abundance and overflow and busting through your inner BS. So 10 of you, all in, hardcore, running fast. So give me a call at marybicknell.com/call with Mary, marybicknell.com/call with Mary, and pop over to Instagram and take a look at my sexy, sexy master bathroom that I'll be sharing in the coming weeks. And here's to you being bold enough to lead a life uncommon. Don't forget to go listen to episode 39 on personal development, about taking a true personal audit of yourself. And next week, if you're listening to this in real time, episode 45, we're going to be talking about how to have big ass goals by first implementing puny goals. Talk to you soon. Hey, you've been listening to the Lead a Life Uncommon podcast. I'm here helping you create a life to allow you to do whatever the heck you want to do, whenever you want to do it. If you got some value out of this, I'm going to ask you, pop over and give a 5-star review. Subscribe and share this with a girlfriend you know is ready to lead a life uncommon herself. And I want to give you a couple of things. Number 1 is pop over to marybicknell.com/podcast. I have something called the Guide to Your Hidden Thoughts Around Money and Success. You're going to uncover some good stuff there. It's a little workshop I'm giving to you. And another thing I want you to take advantage of is this exercise I did all around connecting with your evolved future self. You're going to love this exercise. It's going to be fantastic. In fact, when you're done, please, please, please go and tag me on Instagram or any of the socials and tell me what you thought. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say, and I'll chat with you soon. Bye now.